Hello and welcome back. You are here with Soul Lag Alignment with Gaurav Patel. In the last episode, we spoke about why feeling off is not a problem, it's a signal. Today, I want to talk about something that surprises many people. Why soul lag often appears not during failure, but during success. Because for many people, soul lag doesn't arrive when things fall apart. It arrives when things finally come together. You reach a milestone, a promotion, a stable phase, a long worked for role, a life that looks settled. And yet, instead of relief, there is a quiet disconnect. You think this should feel better than it does. That moment can feel confusing. Something we were taught that success brings clarity, confidence, fulfillment, peace. So when success arrives and something still feels off, we don't question the structure, we question ourselves. We say, maybe I'm not grateful. Maybe I'm never satisfied. Maybe this is just adulthood. But here's the truth: success doesn't create misalignment, it reveals it. Before success, you were busy striving, surviving, building, proving. There is a momentum, noise, urgency. But when things stabilize, there is space. And in that space, your inner voice gets louder. Soul lag doesn't show up to sabotage your success, it shows up to ask a deeper question. Now that you have arrived here, does this still belong to you? This isn't about rejecting success, it's about making success livable. This happens across all walks of life. For professionals, it may show up after years of effort. You are respected, relied upon, financially secure. But the work that once energized you now just sustains you. You don't hate it. You're not falling, but you are not fully alive inside it anymore. That's not ambition fading. That's alignment evolving. For caregivers and parents, soul lag shows up differently. Life becomes about responsibility, needs, schedules, expectations. And one day you realize you have become very good at showing up for everyone except yourself. Soul lag here is not selfishness, it's the quiet request to be included again. And for students or early career professionals, soul lag can appear early. You followed the right path, you made sensible choices before you fully knew yourself. Now growth has outpaced identity. That's not a mistake. That's life moving faster than integration. Soul lag often begins here, especially for people who are growing fast, succeeding outwardly, and carrying more than they had time to integrate. Here's something important to understand: soul lag is not telling you your past choices were wrong, it's telling you they may no longer be complete. Growth doesn't invalidate who you were, it expands who you are. But when expansion happens without recalibration, misalignment appears. This is where many people panic. They think they need to change everything, quit suddenly, reinvent overnight. That's not alignment, that's reaction. Soul lag is not asking for escape, it's asking for integration. Integration between who you have become and you are currently living. This is why ignoring soul lag is risky, because when success continues without alignment, it turns into pressure, and pressure sustained long enough becomes burnout. Burnout is not caused by effort, it's caused by effort in wrong direction for too long. That's why discipline alone doesn't save people. Habits alone don't save people. Success strategies that don't feel first address soul lag only accelerate exhaustion. Here's the reframe to hold gently. Soul lag is a sign of integrity, not ingratitude. It means something inside you is still alive, still responsive, still honest. The task is not to silence it. The task is to listen without panic or guilt. You don't need clarity today. You don't need decisions today. You only need one honest question. What part of me has grown that my life hasn't caught up with yet? Let that question sit. Alignment doesn't begin with answers, it begins with respect. If this episode reflected something you have been experiencing quietly, the book Soul Lag explores this exact territory with depth and care, not as instructions, but as a companion for understanding your own pace of growth. You'll find it in the description if and when timing feels right. In the next episode, we'll explore the invisible line between responsibility and self betrayal and how many people cross it without realizing. Until then, let success breathe. This is So Lag. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.